So, welcome back to levelupyourgame.net, esportsheaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship. Lower bracket semi-final of Division 2 here. Elite Killers versus Foundation. It's one map apiece. Final deciding map. It's gonna be deep inside. The teams are for EK, Raw, Slew, Davies, and Paradox. And for Foundation, Nishak, Simos, Twister, and Old Splatterhands. I'm Disrepute. Let's get ready to rock.
3, 2, 1, fight.
There we go, starting off with Twister. He gets the nice spawn, not pressured. What is he doing? Goes really aggressive with the rockets. Didn't go for the upper yellow. That's like crazy. It hasn't actually been picked up yet either, so he can still get it. Well, it looks like his teammate's going to take it instead. Interesting choice of direction anyway.
Blue leads.
So on this map, we've got the two yellows, we've got the red, we've got the mega. We've got all the weaponry we could desire, and we have the quad damage, which has just spawned. Raw takes it. Look at his armor stack. He's got a rocket on to hand as well. Now the plasma, that's probably a little bit safer for him to use. With the quad, you see Twister was just about to run up the bounce pad there. He might want to pull out the shotgun to kill Seam Buzz, but he doesn't. Oh, tried a crazily aggressive rail shot against Old Splatterhand, who actually managed to hit quite a nice rocket going down the stairs to take out the quad. Generally what you do see teams on this map try and control the quad area and what's called the bridge to the side of it with the bounce pad. Gives them the advantage of the railgun, which from Quake 3 days would seem to dominate any map it was on. Quite the same in Quake Live though. You also get a good position to drop down on Mega Health from, and the upper yellow is your nearest armor. Now what we see from a lot of top division teams is they also will put a lot of pressure on the red armor from rail shots and then pushing through, eventually trying to take control of it. Prime example of that is the way 4 Kings play it, especially players like Verb, very aggressive on that red. Mega Health is up and is taken by the Foundation players. EK, a couple of frags up again though, and that's been the story of the first 2 maps tonight. EK just a little bit ahead, but they did get turned over by Foundation on that last map, Grim Dungeons, in the last minute of play. So we'll just see if their heads are clear still, or if they're just all out aggressive, going for the frags, desperate for revenge. Simon's going up with only 1 rocket to hand. That was so risky, but he did have low health, so probably thinking about just suiciding anyway. Davies managed to grab the rail. Mega Health being grabbed, but it is the quad damage for Slew. Doesn't have any armor to hand. Twister even picks up the shards that he would have taken. 2 yellows are up, but they're the wrong side of the map. 1 yellow is in what we call the basement area. Patch of water so you can hear it. You can drop down from the middle room onto it though. This is the red armor location. Running through at the moment. Those those grenades, actually quite dangerous for Slew. Almost ran into the last ones. Didn't really show him down too much, but he got unlucky on the frags. Often what you find with teams evading the quad on this map especially is they'll be down low in the basement area. They'll expect the quad to run out and move towards red. They'll then move up and take over the quad area behind the quad damage.
Excellent.
Wait for him to come all the way around the long way, at which point they'll frag him and take advantage. Nice play from Raw there, defensive with the rockets and the shotgun. Raw, a very old school player again from the UK. 2 frags of difference. It's just so close this map. Davies getting the frag with the shotgun on Twister, and this is what I want to see the team controlling quad doing. I want to see them at that yellow armor, farming it out, making use of every single one. They're actually in a bad position though here. REK, as Foundation move in very aggressively. Only 1 shot left for Davies with the rail. Does have a plasma and shotgun, but he can't really do that much with them. Gets a nice spawn of the railgun. Has to back off now. There's only 15 seconds before quad, so really bad time to lose it for EK, but well, they just swan in and no one's there to counter them, actually. That's interesting. Davies, second impressive, gets the frag in the air. Slew picks up this quad. He could do with that lightning gun. Doesn't manage to get it. He's only got 3 shots left with the shotgun. I guess this yellow armor will make him feel a little bit better though. He might want to get the rocket ammo for his rocket launcher. Could have done with some shotgun ammo as well, but the opponent drops the shotgun for him. Simos! 3 shotguns, and the quad goes down. And now looking to take advantage of his position, but Davies' long-range rocket just completely random, really. Oh, Simos looked like he didn't actually pick up the rocket, but does get the frag. So, quarter of the way through this map. So far, things are pretty close. Both teams desperately trying to control this bridge quad area. I think it's been pretty 50-50, but EK have done a better job on the quad so far, at least getting them. But what's important is actually doing something with them. I saw this the other day with Team Alpha. Failing against 4 Kings because of poor quad play by their standards. As Foundation take the lead by a single frag. Approaching the next power-up play, 30 seconds away. Simos grabbing that railgun now. He might want to dish out some pressure on the red armor after he takes this mega health. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anybody there though, so got to go back to quad I with and make sure it's secured. Products going down on the bridge area. Alright, this is the worry. 8 seconds until quad. If EK come rushing in, it could be really dangerous, especially from this bounce pad below Simos as we look. Anybody jumping up can land directly on the quad, but nobody does. Slew just a little bit late in, and he's going to go down pretty easily. So's Prodox. Foundation starting to build up a good lead. Simos, of course, knows the time off that mega health. Decent rockets from Raw, but it's not enough. And Simos with his mega health is perfectly fine in the end. Now if he can pressure on this red, even take over it, EK are in all sorts of bother. There it is as well. No real need to rush back to bridge unless his team call him. But he does go back. Probably should have stayed at the red. Of course he knows the time of mega though, so dropping down for that and taking that might be very useful. Old Spider Hands takes it in front of him. And Raw just caught out on what looked like a bad spawn again. There you go, Simons. This is working out so well at the moment for Foundation, and they are really capitalising on that control they gained from the quad. It wasn't really from the quad damage as much as it was from the play just before the quad to secure it. EK all died, and they were left with nothing. It's made it very easy for the quad to come and get frags. To take control of this key item. And what EK should be doing, if you lose red, is making sure you get the yellow armors, get the lightning guns, maybe push around for the mega health. You can take control of that lower basement area. That would be ideal. 20 frags, the difference. 7 seconds till quad mega health is going to spawn like 1 second difference. So Simos backs out of that. Davies very aggressive attack there with the rocket launch. He does actually grab quad in front of Foundation's faces, but he went down instantly. And at this rate, really, Elite Killers, they need to start getting some kills with the quads. They can't afford to have them killed like that, because Foundation are just going to extend further and further away. This nice shot takes the yellow armor. Second yellow is up on its spot as well. It does just miss out on it to Prodox. He was a little bit slow going there actually. Just getting the ammo. but it really depends if you've got a time on it, whether you can rush it. And it looks like it's his job to take this lower yellow. He's managed to build up a very nice armour stack. He's got a good arsenal of weapons as well, the lightning gun and shotgun. Yeah, plasma and a rocket potentially to boot.
2 seconds. Excellent.
But he has lost all of his armour. It is 40 seconds before quad though, so plenty of time to stack up again, and perfect timing. The upper yellow spawns for him. Still that 20 frag difference in favour of Foundation. Oh! Really aggressive pushy attack from Nightshake. Rocket jumping back up after you drop down, but didn't pay off that time. 2 seconds until this upper yellow rewarded with it for his timing expertise, and 10 seconds until the quad damage is going to spawn. Foundation already, a couple of them in position, a third one supporting on the bridge. Davies almost timing it exactly hand, but where the rest of EK? Prodox a bit late in there on the upper yellow. Have to say, probably poor play from EK there. On the quad attack, only Davies in at the right time. Let's see what Nightshake's gonna do. And move around to this red. This is pretty standard quad tactics. Take over the big armor item area, and then for the end of the run you would want to move back to the quad and make sure it's secure, which he did do, although not without the power up. Still in sync. Now we're finally on an EK player again, because Foundation players have just been surviving so long, and it is Davies. He's just on his own there though on the bridge. I mean, there's no real aggression from EK. They're moving in Prodox on his own. None of it is synchronized at the moment. Let's have a look at the scores. Nightshake's gone 999 as we had just left his point of view. He's got an excellent score, 27 to 10 deaths. Simon's 29 to 13, also excellent. It doesn't read so well on the UK team, unfortunately. Slew probably the only one feeling like he's actually doing alright there. This timeout isn't really ideal for moving to the next match, which is going on at the moment. C4 versus Excel, I believe.
Prepare to fight. 3, 2, 1, fight.
Simon's time in there. Good bit of shotgun damage, but Slew had a red, presumably got the kill. He got 9 ammo with that shaft, but he does have a shotgun in hand. I want to start thinking about securing this area, EK. They really do need to get some quad runs to come back into this. It's a big difference, bigger difference than we've seen on either of the previous 2 maps. Good shotgun play from it. Slew there, gets a couple of frags out of it. Very good play, almost like the old shotgun. Nightshake going down as well. There's the shaft in Slew's hands. He's got to be careful he doesn't get rushed here though with that kind of health. 33, not much to work with. Excuse me. As Twister picks up his drop weapon, and well, that's giving them the quad. 30 frags the difference, and it is running away from EK at the moment. Twister with the quad run, shaft in hand, rocket in hand. Slew goes down. Doesn't get any nice cheeky spawn kills. But the red will be up in a second if he just waits for it. There it is. Wow, really aggressive rocket jump across up to bridge. He is punished for over-aggression though. Right, so an update from the EK, the XL versus C4 winner bracket Division 2 final. Apparently the XL team quit the server, so it looks like C4 get a default victory. Mid-match rage apparently. XL still wouldn't be eliminated though, they would go down to the lower bracket. Anyway, back with this game. Davies point of view. This Foundation have hit the century. Still EK they're just not bringing it back at this rate. It's getting a bigger difference. It's going to be a real problem. 3 quads remain, the next of which is in 10 seconds. Davies in that zone at the moment. Does manage to defend it, 4 seconds to go until it's up. A Twister moving in with the rocket. Oh, an old Splatterhand takes it, only 24 health. Doesn't pick up the shotgun, interestingly, but the Mega is right in front of him. How you doing, Vor?
Alright, mate, I'm just coming to have a look.
Okay.
5-minute warning.
Running this quad run down. Good defensive rockets from Raw. Really, really good play actually. Very impressive. Almost made it to the health. Old Splatterhand was just too aware of his presence, and it's a 30 frag difference. 2 quads remain. I can't really see EK bringing it back, I'm afraid. You're gonna have to start getting a lot of frags without the quad now, I think, and some with it. I feel pretty happy that we didn't quit this game anyway to go and watch XL versus C4, seeing as it ended after a few minutes.
It ended after a few minutes.
7 minutes. C4 were ahead by 20 frags. And apparently one of the XL players quit the server. Don't know the reason.
That means C4 in the final?
Yes, it could very well be that they are. They were one of
That's
the
to them,
favourites
then.
originally. Anyway, 5 seconds, 4, 3 until quad. Slew almost diving on it. Davies as well, but again EK miss out, and Raw's frag straight away with the quad. Old Splatterhands. You like that, Alias Avor? Frags. Davies going down first. Finished off Prodox. The shaft ammo. 28 health. Gonna get Cess down by Prodox, but he's down to 18 from that. I mean, it looks like EK are going out of the tournament, and the biggest problem they had, I guess, the biggest regret they'll have, is the way they lost Grim Dungeons in that second map of the series. They won't be happy that they didn't manage to get power up out of that. Foundation managed to get both power ups and dismantle them really in the last minute. The other regret they might have, of course, is the map selection, which really hasn't suited them at all. Foundation have been much better on this map than Elite Killers.
Impressive. Impressive.
Quad 4 slew. Too little too late, I'm afraid. See if we can get some frags with it though. Store a bit of pride. Just misses out on the red. Oh, and goes down to the rockets. Good defensive play from Twister. Decides to run into his teammates and grenade for some reason, but either way, that's that for Elite Killers. A run in this cup. Hello? Are we live still? What the... Don't know quite what happened there, but... I guess I just got lagged out or something, but anyway. Congratulations. And commiserations. Thanks for joining us.